Okay, so let's try to analyze the game which I lost. And I play London system against the Phi and Kettle Bishop. So let's review the game. D4, knight f6, bishop f4, g6, e3, bishop g7, knight d2, castle, knight g f3. Yeah, very normal position. So d5, and here I play h3. I mean, when I play the London system against the Phi and Kettle Bishop, always play h3, because if he develops his bishop like this way, he can trade. But here he develops his bishop this way, so I really want to keep this bishop on this diagonal. Of course, you don't want to allow his knight play knight to h5 and trade your bishop. So just give your bishop h2 square. So I mean h3 is very useful. So h3, my opponent play c5, c3, very normal idea in London system. If he takes, just take back with the e pawn. So I've got this open e5 and this very solid pawn check. So my opponent takes, knight c6. Yeah, I just developed normally, bishop d3. Usually against the Phi and Kettle Bishop should develop bishop on e2. But anyway, just play that bishop d3. It's not a bad move. So here my opponent played the first unusual move. So knight e8. So his idea, maybe play knight d6 and followed by f6 e5. Try to break the center. Because when you play against the London system, you have to think about how to break the center, because all of these pieces are in the center. So you can make very strong, powerful pawn moves, and try to have some tactical ideas. Yeah. So knight d6, f6, e5, e4. That's a huge threat. So here I played queen e2. Maybe just castle. Castle is also move, but I just play queen e2. Keep flexible. Very normal. So knight d6, castle. Okay, so now he played f6. So obviously he wants to play e5 next move. And I mean, but the problem of this move is open this diagonal. So that's his weakness. So here the engine recommends bishop h2 or c4. Yeah, bishop h2, just try to avoid his tempo move. And c4, obviously just try to open this diagonal and try to break his center in this way. But unfortunately, I didn't play either move. I just played rook e1. That's rook f e1 is a very bad move. Just to completely lose a tempo. Because now he can play. Wait a second. e5 right away. e5, take. take. Ah, his rook attacked my bishop. So bishop take. Wait a second. What's going on here? So e5 take. So bishop take. Ah, rook e8. Yeah, this pin. Yeah, he got this pin. Yeah. Yeah, I can play e5 right away. But my opponent played knight f7. Here again I should play c4. Now I should definitely play c4 because he just removed his knight. He lost the control of c4 square. So now definitely I should play c4. Although I haven't this beautiful pawn chain anymore, I still should play c4. Try to I should play c4 before he plays e5, because c4 e5 I think I'm much quicker than d takes e5. Wait, d takes e5 or c takes d4? D takes e5, f takes e5. Yeah, I think c takes e4 is much quicker than his. And now just take, and he's got a very weak pawn. Maybe just play rook ac1. Yeah, this position is completely better for white. So I should really play c4 before he plays e5. But unfortunately I didn't play that. I just retreated bishop and just allowed e5. And now it's very take, and he's got a strong center. There's no, I can't use this diagonal immediately. So the position is just so great for black, and he's got e5, e4 move. So I really want to keep this bishop, because he's always have this potential problem of this diagonal. So I just retreat my bishop. But here I just blunder. e4, I have no square for my knights. Engine recommends is just sack a piece. Yeah, very tempting, because now just down a piece, but I have some compensation. Rook d1, bishop b3. Yeah, but anyways, he's still losing. Okay, so I just play knight e4, take. Yeah. Here I play bishop b3. He can't take because I just go rook d1, knight takes e4. I've got this pin and queen takes b2, so he can't take b2. Here he played queen to g5, so obviously he threats bishop takes h3 with this pin. So I just play king h1. Yeah, king g7 is very sensible move. Probably he wants to remove his knights to e5 and got this threat without this pin. So king g7 is very logical move. So I just play, and here, yeah, I play rook d1. He wants to keep this diagonal. And here I have a really good move, f4, but I just missed that. f4, I mean, just very powerful, but very easy to be missed. Because f4 he can't take. He just, if he takes, knight takes, and just I just crushed his center. His center is just completely destroyed, and then I have very powerful control of these two columns. and also have a tempo move, have bishop threat d5, and a very beautiful diagonal. He hasn't developed these two pieces, so he can't lose his center. But if he doesn't take, bishop attacks d5, so he has to move his king, like for example queen f5, just g4, take with this pin. So the position is very good. So f4 is a very excellent move, but very easy to be missed. The whole idea is try to break his center, because his king side is a little bit weak here, because he play f6 d5, so he hasn't his f pawn anymore. So I have this diagonal. So his king side is a little bit weak, and he hasn't developed these two pieces. So now the question is how to break his center. And f4, just excellent move. Whatever he does, he will lose his center. And here also I got this pin. Can take no, not right away. Maybe just play knight b1 or knight f1. Try to attack this pawn. And it's really hard to defend it. Rook d8, maybe just knight e3. There's no way to defend his pawn. f4. A move which usually used to break the center. When all of your pieces are developed or activated. So f4. I just missed that, and after that I haven't any ideas, any plans. I didn't find any plans. Just play some random moves, and also I was also down on time, so just play some random moves. Yeah, here have some threat, but you can just play rook e8. And here I just blunder rook takes f2 and just game over immediately. So that was a little bit unfortunate. So in conclusion, the reason why I lost this game. So first of all, f6. When your opponent play f6, e5, before he play e5, you should really play c4. Try to open center quicker, faster than he. He's no time play e5, because now c takes d5 is a very huge threat. And this position is slightly better for white, because it's weakening his king side, and the white pieces are very solid. He has no e5 break so far. Okay. And the second reason which I lost this game, just missed yeah, in this position, f4, I missed that f4. f4, I think if I play f4, I think it's just positionally saying it's just completely winning, because just he can never save his center. Once his center gets broken, just losing. Yeah, knight f1, knight e3, very powerful. although I was down a pawn. F4 should always get this idea. When you want to break your opponent's center, can always have this idea. C4, F4. Just try to break his center. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you next time.